me start this new recruiting. Ready for this bowl game. We're going to go ahead and get this kick. But if we don't forget to take Alexander out, we probably don't lose that game in simulation, honestly. We should have went straight outside there. But, you know, we realistically probably don't lose that game. We're ranked and playing in the playoff. But I really thought we was 1 year away from really being able to compete for a national championship. But I don't know now, because now we don't have the same brand exposure and all that we would have from being in the playoffs for 1 year. It sets us back.
Just to finish the season, right? To go out with the win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year. And
we actually probably don't even play this whole game, honestly.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. On the run, it's Clark. He has the first and still on his feet.
I thought we was going, I ain't gonna lie.
The big play will move the sticks. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys with...
There he goes.
There's no way.
Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
Duke Clark gets caught
I think it's really important for this offense
from behind by an
an
unpigmented football player. There ain't no way. Step up here. Last game of the year, we don't have to be careful with anybody. We can play a little more reckless than normal. Oh, it's Lincoln Kennedy. Which isn't, he's not fast either. He wasn't a linebacker, but still. Oh, that's, no, 26. Okay, that's not. I didn't know I thought it was. That's a middle backer. Get that touchdown. Nope, he played that perfect game. Oh, they want to go for it.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it.
All right, safety shift out the box. Give us the tutty. To the house. Good score, good score. Hey, did we do our coaching?
And this offense just made their first state.
Let's see what happens when we jump on forward here. This shouldn't be one we have to play to win, but maybe we do. I think it's definitely time to look at a different playbook. Well, let's save that and we put up 21 points in a quarter. Or 14 now. We put up 14. I stand corrected.
After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People
What?
are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones.
I won 3 in a row, but I also was like struggling. We lost 1 game.
They definitely got it together, Jesse. And then
Man. You drop 1 game and all of a sudden your team ain't shit anymore. Sorry, but that's frustrating. Espinoza played well, broke the sack record for the season. That's great. Let's see, did we get ranked after going 13-1 and winning our bowl? I mean, no. Maybe at the end of the season after everybody else loses, but I mean, I just physically do not understand this. 4-loss team, Oklahoma, Pittsburgh 9-4, 3 loss, 5 loss, 8-5, 9-4 UConn. They lost and they're still ranked. Like how? SMU 9-5, North Texas who beat SMU. These two, like how? How? Let's check media and stuff. They got us at 23rd. So coaches have no respect for us. None. That's frustrating. Let's see what we got. To the off season we go. Let's see who wants to transfer. Alright, I want to make sure nobody left. A few upgrade points wouldn't hurt. Alright, at the end of the season, do we end up ranked even? 24th. Wow. We are definitely going to take the lack of the fact that they would not rank us out on everybody next year. '24th, and it says we went down, and we went. Oh, I didn't look last week, honestly. Yeah. 25th on coaches and media. Oh, you'll use the media rank now, but you wouldn't use it before. Oh no, because 25th is what the coaches have us ranked. 24th, that's crazy. Alright, we got a few points to upgrade our coach a little bit more. I want to see where his... So we got 4. If we get a running back, we better keep the running back. Talent developer. Cool. Master motivator. We got 3, 3, and 3. And then we also got the quarterback. That's decent. Should be DBs though, but we'll take it. Defensive line. Alright, cool. We definitely got to get to where we're winning some playoff games. We can't just keep playing from the outside here. I mean, year 1 we knew he was going to be trash. Year 2 we knew that we were going to be real respected. But by year 3 we definitely thought the other coaches would be taking us seriously, and they're the ones that seem to be leaving us off the polls. We don't care about getting him back too much. This kid we'd like to get back, but his is very low. Very low. Medium, but we really don't want him back. The fullback we don't mind. Freshman, he wants playing time. He's well rounded though. Impact and his playing time. So we get 10. We definitely need one quarterback just to be on the roster as a extra backup. Alright, so we got them 2 to stay. Alexander's is low. Let's see if we can get him. We can't. That's okay. Now we need to fill. If we get him to stay, we can move to tight end. He didn't want to stay. Corner, he don't want to stay. No. McGahee. He did decide to stay. Let's see if we can get Wallace. Wallace decided to stay. Man, thought we could get lucky. We was on a little run there. Let's do this by class. Alright, so we got a lot of players to stay. a couple that we would like to keep we didn't get to, but it's all right. We definitely like Alexander to have been able to stay and been a big back for us, but some of it was probably how we handled him. So we got drafted in the 3rd round. We had some points to upgrade him too. We had another senior that was close that we should have used his points to upgrade him. Should have went IQ then. We're not first. Maybe we can spend. We might have to spend on some of the freshmen to even get them to commit. We're not going to get him. And we're not going to get him. So right now we have 11 freshmen on our board. 2 of them probably need ooh. We're definitely grabbing Eugene. What is he, a junior now? If we can get him, that'd be nice. Lincoln Kennedy also. I'm going to throw him on the board. We'll see. Probably not what we keep. Let's go quarterback. We're going to go any. Because I don't like recommended. A lot of times I feel like they leave players out that you could get. So we got playing time. We don't want playing time deal breaker for our backup quarterback. Brand exposure, junior. Yeah, we'll throw you on the board. He starts out with some interest already. Henry's a junior, but I'll go somewhere and start probably. Exposure, Stone Sanders. I wonder if he's a true sophomore. We're at year 3, so he had to be redshirted, right? To be a sophomore. He's a pocket passer. I don't know if he has any, like if he can move. That's one we went after last year, but he wants play time. Gold threat. Let's see. Garcia wouldn't be a bad backup. We need to make sure we have one backup that we kind of knows good. And then I really wouldn't mind having one that was young. Potentially, you know, develop a little bit or something. Honestly, I don't know that we want to just add another senior running back. We got Duke. We got the freshman. He's a freshman 4-star. He's a sophomore, so we could have him for 2 years. Duke Walker. Definitely, I mean, if we got 4 stars interested, we're going to start with 4 stars for sure. So let's see. Dunn that left us is back in the portal. No, you left. Don't switch up now, homie. We really don't need to add receivers. He's a freshman, but he's a small guy. We really don't. I mean, they're young. We're going to try and add Eugene just because I was just talking about wanting to have him and Bettis Jr. together. It says says we don't need a tight end, but hell, the number one tight end in the portal's interested in us. And then Cole, who left, has his number one in the portal. We really don't need to add too many offensive lineman starters. And at this point in the rebuild process, we really need to, if we're going to add them, they almost need to be 4 stars. Otherwise, they're just backups. If they're young enough, you know, we can go after them. There is a tackle that comes out of Coastal Carolina sometimes, and he didn't last year. So we're going to see if he did this year. Just because he has a good development trait, we can move him to guard. I've got him a couple of times. He wouldn't be a 2-star at this point, though. So we have no edges coming in. We need some. So let's see. 4-star pure power. Pure power is not terrible. We would like edge. Well, no, because we move him to defensive tackle. He starts out number 1 on the board too for us. Yeah, definitely. And then this is a sophomore, so he'd be a junior. Pair good with the 2 we have. There's one we can add. And our defense really can't have too much talent at this position, honestly. It's a bunch of sophomores. 317, what's his power rusher? Gap specialist. Now we do have to replace a linebacker, an outside linebacker. If we can, oh, we had to replace 2 linebackers realistically. You transfer it out and then we're first on the list to come back. That's crazy, like why leave it? I mean, dang. You could have stayed from jump. I'm just looking to see who's down here right now available. If we know anybody that has a great development trade, or we ain't going that far down. Back to the top we go. All right. Let's see what the middle backers we are. We got 5'11", doggone cool. 6'1", 250. He's a sophomore. So AJ Rice. We'll throw him for now. .270 middle backer. That's not the Carter I'm thinking of, is it? Keep on Carter. If it is, that might be a lick at middle backer for us. .260. Some of these guys' builds are insane. I feel like Ed's really good too. That's who we're gonna go after too. I feel like we got him before from UConn. Alright, we definitely could use a really good corner. Pickett, we tried to get you already. Now you want to come as going into your senior year. Kind of crazy, my boy. Let's see. Definitely going to try and add him, though. Not going to lie. We didn't lose safeties. But dang. If you just insist on coming here. Because he's cover specialist, sophomore. We might be able to move him to play the other corner for us, too. Let's finish out this board here because I think we threw too many quarterbacks on just because we was trying to make sure. Let's see. So he's a sophomore. We liked him as a backup, but the pipelines are going to be hard. But maybe Notre Dame has no interest, so we're going to leave it there for now. Definitely going to leave him. We definitely want to add Hilton if we can. Which, if he's a junior, he hasn't been redshirted, so he'll probably be redshirted this year, honestly. We don't need 3. We do need 2. I'll put 3 mics on. We are going to leave them to see if in case somebody really fall behind on one or the other. So we should be able to lock Hess up. We really should need Kennedy. As a junior. Alright, so need scholarship. Just because you can rip through everybody quicker, I feel like. Let's get to recruiting here. Freeing up the hours is dope. Having that many hours for recruiting. For a small school, we should be able to really make a difference. We really want to make sure we make an overall jump this year. And we're bringing some players that will be seniors in just so that we can try and get our draft grades up in certain positions. Let's see, I think we might be able to recruit everybody at that level. We want to go 50. I do think we want to go 50 because if Notre Dame takes off, we'll lose him. That's the 4-star freshman. He's play style, so we should be able to redshirt him. So we're going to put some hours on him and see if nobody else is still recruiting. And try and get a jump there. Let's see, high school. Neither one of these tackles look like we're going to get. And if we got to put hours in, let's put it in the 4-star. Transferring freshman. We really like to get him. We're not going to put a bunch of hours in because we got a pipeline there. We're gonna put some on Marco. We want to make sure we have enough for our defensive backs and linebackers, which I think they can do. This is the one we might be able to sneak out with the easiest. These other two will be tricky. Pickett, Auburn has the pipeline, so both the corners that we want, we're going to go 50 and 50. And then there's a safety we want. We have the pipeline. Only 10 might hurt us. We might go back here and look. We don't have the pipeline here, so if we lose a quarterback, this is the one we want to lose. So let's go add them back to the safety because he's probably going to play corner for us. Oh, did that wrong. And then we can also look at our roster better and see what's missing. What we need to add. All right, first let's go look at our team. Definitely need to get at least one quarterback to come. 4-star, but he doesn't have a development trait worth nothing. Hamilton didn't transfer. I just realized that. Four drops, one drop. Oh, y'all boys had way more drops than that when I was playing games. What are they talking about? He's probably gone next year. We didn't lose the one that had the star, okay. So we definitely have 1, 2, maybe 3. So we should bring in maybe 2 starting level offensive linemen possibly. We might move him back to D tackle, I don't know. We got him to stay. But if we bring one in, we might redshirt one of these two. B minus, I think his playing time's too high to redshirt. I forgot we still had Joshua. I kind of forgot he stayed in the transfer portal. So one's impact. And both are impact. He's also was a 4-star running back, so we can move him back to running back easily. If running back stays thin. So we definitely want to bring in some corners. The former 2-stars have done good for us. So he's going to be going to his senior season. All right. So maybe one more running back. Ooh, we didn't get near enough. So how they take the lead and they didn't give him a scholarship? That's crazy. Let's see what quarterbacks look like. We're third there. Penn State's going after him. So we're going to take his points and remove him from the board. So when we figure what happened. Now let's look at these two. Key. JMU lost some, it looks like. So we might be able to cut their hours. Penn State's probably about to steal him from us. And we definitely need to bring in one running back. So we're going to go add another running back to the board for sure. We are going to 50 his. We're at 90. We might also 50 his. Man, we'd like to get the tight end, but we're probably going to be moving a receiver to tight end anyways. So we'll take his points and go ahead and bounce him from the board. We got to back out and go back in. It's doing that thing where it gets stuck. All right. So he's still being recruited. So we'll probably pull the hours from him then. Drop him from the board. And we'll put some hours on Buddy. So Penn State's probably going to get that one. We really don't have to bring in a lot of offensive linemen with talent, but Texas State must be sending Hamps. And we also can't just let him go, honestly, because we're getting caught. So probably not going to win either one of these battles either. We only need to win one of them. Honestly. We don't really need to win both of them. But we're going to go 50 one more week. Is somebody knocking? No, I guess I'm tripping. Thought I heard knocking. Alright, so this one's going to be hard to win because the only school that was on that list that we did not want to try and jump in there has jumped in there. All right, so we might condense those hours out down into those two. So visits are going to be important. And they're also putting more hours in him than we are, so we want to change that. All right, Little John, we really probably don't stand a chance on realistically either. But maybe if we can put the hours together. So we're still number one, but they have the pipeline. Realistically, we have to understand that's a race we're not winning. Then let's do, that's 25 and 25, so that's 50. That's only going to leave us 20. And neither one of them are ready for a visit yet. And we can't schedule them on the same week. So we're definitely scheduling Pickett at the moment. Play style. And then who else is ready that'll be complimentary? Nobody. Because if we go here, it's negative. Neither one of them will want to commit. So we don't have anybody that'll be a complimentary, which means we probably should have waited a week. But it is what it is at this point. His is 15. We are going to try and hang on for one more week and see if we can get enough of a lead. Maybe the other school backs. Well, no, I forgot we're in second already, not first. Let's do his visit. Is it playing time or championship contender? Championship contender. And let's up him to 50. Let's go to the prospect board real quick. We're definitely going to want to put a half back on here that we know we're going to get. Third, we have a pipeline. We had him, he'd be a senior. Sophomore. J.P. Powell. He'd be a junior. I think I've had him in a rebuild before. I think he was pretty good. He was my main back in a rebuild I had before, honestly. And IU is going after him, but neither's going after him. They failed at third, now you jumped up, so they're actually spending hours and we're not. So we're going to offer the scholarship to him and actually spend hours here and see what happens, what next week looks like. And we might have to change up corners, but the 4-star safety could go to corner for us, but we're still going to have to bring in, another corner or two. Probably shouldn't have took Locke off the recruiting board. Still looks set. IU's definitely got him. And we definitely lost him. So let's go ahead and free these. Do they have a visit? They don't. But would the visit really only help us out 1 week? I don't think it's worth trying. They have a higher pipeline for in-state than us. We're going to put JP Pals at 50 though. Let's go. We did get the first there. Still not first, and we're spending 50 hours. We might have to put him on a visit. So we did get the first there. We're still first there. We took it from Penn State, surprisingly. Let's see if we hold on to it. We lost this one, so we're going to have to up the hours. Try and take that spot back. We got first there, and we're not going to get him. I'm barely behind. Yeah, we got first there, and we took a way bigger jump than they did. I'm going to go ahead and cut ties here. Ain't no point in pretending. So we might go after some visits. No! We'll go 50 and see if we can get back up. They got a little lead. They do have the pipeline, but Pickett, we have a nice lead on. We have no lead there. And they have him going for a visit and the pipeline, so we're going to pull him from our board. And Notre Dame, see, I'm glad we put the hours there because they're trying to get after him. So let's put him, and we're going to try Little John also and see if it's enough of a jump to get both of them. Championship contention, boom. We're going to do a linebacker if at all possible. Coach prestige. And one of the D tackles here that we have, let's try and get him to visit. Coach prestige also. Alright, so that gives us 4 more on defense. What's offense look like? Do we need visits? Maybe for a running back. Championship contender. Play style. And then we also want to put that guard if we can. We're just making sure we have enough points to be able to send him. We can't. Dang, I wanted to use him to get the other kids. We did lose a few linemen, so we need to make sure we get decent here. We have 35 on him. Yeah, that's what we're going to do again, but we're going to do the 5, make it 40. We're going to make his straight 25. Give us 15 points to put on defenders. Edges at 35. We took a big jump. That visit should help us there. Gives us 5. We could put on Rice. We're still first, yeah. Now the worst part is this is going to be one of the most talented classes we bring in, but because it's not a large class, it's not really going to be one that qualifies us for a top class, probably. Realistically. We did get to first on that wide receiver. All right. We're 4 weeks in. Check it out. Still first, so we could really drop hours there if we needed. We have him coming on a visit. Probably not going to get him, so we need to make sure we put another running back or 2 on the board here. Drop to second. We can go ahead and remove Spears from the board. He is no longer in the equation. So we do need to add another offensive lineman also. Army has the visit, and we got locked out. All right, so running back, offensive lineman, and corner. Junior, we don't want him. We had him, but it looks like they almost stopped recruiting him, but at this point, this late, we're not going to be able to get him probably. Hart's a junior. Freshman, 5'9", 216. It's a crazy build. Elusive bruiser, we definitely want 1. I feel like I've had Paris in the beef rebuild in the past, and he was, ooh, 5'9". No, I thought he was a bigger back. His weight is, but he's not. We're with Parrish also there. Tackle. We're second, but we ain't going there. Second here. Third. First. He's a freshman. We're gonna throw him on the board, I guess. We're second. Sophomore. We're also gonna throw him on the board. Cornerback. Pride, we're still second on. We're gonna throw him, and then also somebody we know we're gonna get. Man. We might really want to add 1 more corner. Honestly, we're still first on Lincoln Kennedy. We're going to add him back to the board. Recruiting board. What have we locked in here? So we have a couple corners. Pride's a 4-star. Offer scholarship, offer scholarship, offer scholarship on these guys. Pride, we can schedule a visit, so we're definitely going to go there, and we're also going to want to schedule him a visit. Play style. Right, and then we added halfbacks and a tackle. Hopefully enough to get them to. because we don't have anybody on defense. We could schedule for a complimentary for the corner, really. Coach Prestige. Where are we at? Alright, so we have 25 points left that we can assign. We got there, we're still first. Because we want to make sure we get got to get depth. 27 players is probably a bigger class than we want to bring in, honestly. We probably won't get 27, maybe 22. Roughly, somewhere in that number. Let's see here. Alright, we did get the D tackle. We beat out the pipeline. We got one of the linebackers. We did get one of our 4-star corners. That's dope. We really needed that. The receiver. So he's able to steal those 4-star receivers we had to put hours on to get. That's that Mike linebacker that was a freshman. Alright, so 3 stars. We got one 3-star freshman. We got the extra quarterback. Let's see, we got the strong safety. We're rolling. We got the other linebacker, so we do have our starting linebackers at least. We should have enough offensive linemen to be competitive. Alright, we'll probably redshirt Eugene if we can. And we do have both quarterbacks. We got one more running back. How many more? Come on. We got one of the other corners. We got Locke Kennedy also. Wow, that seems a little light. So 2 of the halfbacks we didn't get. So we'll probably be moving a receiver over. Let's check what this National Signing Day looks like. We shouldn't really be in competition for a top class or nothing. Honestly. Powell and Kearney. So we ended up losing one of them in the other corner. Which he was kind of a shot in the dark. 24. Still a good signing class. One thing before we do position changes I did want to check was on National Signing Day. Let's see how we ranked on top classes. Again, probably not. We are in the top 25. Let's see, freshmen. See, I don't understand that. We're 49th. And top 10 again in the portal. Alright, we'll take it. Now let's go through position changes here. We do have enough quarterbacks. Not very good ones, but we do have them. Proximity to home, so he'll stay. He wants play time. Is he impact? I thought he is, so he'll have a good upgrade. These guys are normal, so they're not going to matter much. He's 71, and same thing as running back. That's our 4-star. And then we got Parrish also. I need somebody to play fullback. One of these receivers are going to tight end also. Eugene is a senior. Did not get redshirted. Bang. We're probably going to redshirt him still. Yep, because I can redshirt both these guys. Perez was redshirted. Let's see. It was a 74 overall tight end. Let's check like run blocking and stuff. 62, so he can block. 73, yeah, he can block. Let's see what his skill caps are. A 3-star. Man, he's a 3-star. That could be nice as a receiver. But we really have a lot of depth here. Like, we really don't need him to be. Let's see, he's a 68 overall. He turns into an okay running back, but he can't block at all as a tight end. So Perez is going tight end. Let's see. He's going to end up being really good this year. He's an 80 overall. 88 overall if you move him to running back, though. That's crazy. It's a crazy jump. So Joseph is what? He turns to a 77 tight end also. 73, turns 76 tight end. And we checked his. His was what? We thought we was going to move him to running back. What's his deal breaker as a sophomore? Playing time. Well, them two are going to be redshirted. These three are going to be redshirted if it lets me. I might not have enough backs on the team to do so. All normal. Star, let's see if he changes overalls if we move him. Tackles, no. Keys a 64, he stays 64, he'll be redshirting. Let's see, the senior here is 82. Turns into an 85, you move him anywhere else. Right now we're just gonna move him to center because I think we have all our 2 tackles. This kid's really going to be just a backup. Senior, you're not a starter yet. You're not going to be a starter, you know. He's got normal development, 66 overall. He does become 69 if we move him. He's 75. He turns into a 77, so we'll move him also. We're just going to shuffle everybody around and then put them in the position we wanted to be in based on overalls and development traits. What, you know, that plays a part in what you're, you know, because after training, how good are you going to be? Normal, he wants playing time. He's a 75 overall, so we're just not going to be able to redshirt him. He might actually end up be and then he's star, so he's going to be one of our starters. It's a 68. Does he go up overall if we move him anywhere? 69 to left guard. We'll move him to left guard. All right, let's check tackle. See, Tucker's at 86. Stays about the same, moving him. He's a 77, so he's really just meant to be a backup. You're a junior. Let's see, Elliott's a 74. He can go up if we move him. Let's see, he's a 60, no change. 59. All right. So let's go look at who we're going to put. So he's definitely here. He's the backup. He's redshirted.